Toyota carries on with crew cab and extended cab configurations, with 5 and 6 foot beds available on the former and a 6 foot bed paired with the latter. A new 8-speed automatic transmission replaces the unloved 6-speed Autobox, and a 6-speed manual is still available in the base SR, TRD Sport, and TRD Off-Road models. The new turbocharged 2.4-liter 4-cylinder is available in 3 strengths, spread across 8 grades: SR, SR5, a new TRD PreRunner, TRD Sport, TRD Off-Road, Limited, a new Trailhunter, and the TRD Pro. The base engine appears exclusively in the SR, where it makes 228 horsepower and 248 pound-feet of torque, significantly more than last year's 159 horsepower base output. The iForce Turbo 4 replaces last year's V6 and is the standard power plant in the SR5, TRD PreRunner, TRD Sport, TRD Off-Road, and Limited. It generates the same 278 horsepower as the outgoing V6, but torque is significantly increased, rising a full 20% from 265 pound-feet to a healthy 317 pound-feet. Output is dialed back slightly to 270 horses and 310 pound-feet when the 6-speed manual is specified on TRD Sport and TRD Off-Road. The vaunted TRD Pro remains the top dog for those who favor high-speed desert running, and its hand has been strengthened to do combat with the Ranger Raptor and Colorado ZR2. The standard fitment iForce max power output falls between those two, but it clearly tops them both in terms of torque. Moreover, its suspension has gained long overdue beef, with the Pro gaining the high-riding, wide-track stance it never had before. Obvious fender flares are necessary because the track width is a full 3 inches broader than base model, and it rides 2 inches taller up front and 1.5 inches taller in back on its 33-inch tires and 18-inch wheels. Damping now comes from 2.5-inch Fox QS3 adjustable dampers, remote reservoir in back, and the rear end benefits from Fox IFP, internal floating piston, hydraulic bump stops that are nestled within the coil springs. The disconnecting front anti-roll bar is standard fare here. New this year is the Tacoma TRD Trailhunter, an equal billing marquee model for those who favor overland exploration. Like the Pro, it has the iForce Max hybrid powertrain, disconnecting front anti-roll bar, and high-riding, wide-track suspension. But the suspension features Old Man Emu position-sensitive remote reservoir shocks that are tuned to perform off-road while handling sustained bed loads and gear like rooftop tents. An onboard compressor is standard for airing up after airing down, and the Max Hybrid's 2,400-watt AC inverter seems especially handy for powering gear like an electric fridge, while the panel of 3 upfitter switches should ease the installation of accessory lights an owner may want to add above and beyond the rigid forward lighting and lateral seeing lighting that comes standard. The TRD Sport formula carries on with sport-tuned shocks, pavement-oriented tires, and a hood scoop, while the Limited has been even more clearly defined as the smooth-riding truck for those that are not interested in off-road prowess. Its suspension consists of adaptive variable shock absorbers, and it stands alone in the lineup by utilizing a full-time 4-wheel drive system that operates like all-wheel drive until you lock the center differential for off-road traction. The TRD Sport uses a simple black grille with a central Toyota Jelly Bean badge, while the luxurious Limited model uses the same Toyota badge but now finished in chrome with chrome horizontal slats and matching chrome wheels.